Thank you, Mr. Moderator, and through you to town meeting members, residents of Plymouth, town and school staff, advisory and finance committee members, school committee members, select board members, including the town manager and assistant town manager, planning board members, and other committee and board members. It's a great honor to be here to present a proclamation from the Governor of the Commonwealth, Charlie Baker, on our 400th commemoration and the signing of the Mayflower Compact. And it reads as follows. The Commonwealth of Mass, a proclamation. Whereas the year 2020 is the 400th commemoration of the arrival of the Mayflower Pilgrims and the establishment of the Plymouth colony in 1620, and whereas the deep-time presence of the indigenous Wampanoag people has endured in their ancestral homelands for over 14,000 years and continues through today, and whereas the history of civic representation and governance in Plymouth has both indigenous and non-indigenous president, and whereas in November 1620, the Plymouth colonists formed a civil body politic and established a tradition of electing representation government for the common good. And whereas through the ceaseless efforts of many, democratic representation now encompasses all citizens, regardless of race, ethnicity, or gender, including the women of America who achieved the right to vote 100 years ago. And whereas Plymouth Town Meeting reflects these enduring legacies and is a living embodiment of government by and for the people. Now, therefore, I, Charles D. Baker, Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, do hereby proclaim October 17, 2020 to be Plymouth Town Meeting Day, and urge all the citizens of the Commonwealth to take cognizance of this event and participate fittingly in the observation. Given at the Executive Chamber in Boston this 17th day of October in the year 2020, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 244th, by His Excellency Charles D. Baker, signed by Karen Polito, and Secretary of the Commonwealth, William Galvin. Thank you once again for inviting me, and I wish you all the best of luck in your deliberations. Now it's my great honor to introduce the Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Charlie Baker, to say a few words.
Hey everybody, this is Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker. And the main reason I'm coming to you virtually today is to just say that we, like you, know that this year is very special, the Plymouth 400, and there was so much on the books and in the plans to celebrate, really in some respects, the founding of America. And I think for all of us who are all excited about the work that had been done by so many to tee this up as a very special and in many ways momentous and memorable occasion for everybody who would have a chance to attend, what a missed opportunity. But it all came to a grinding halt because of the arrival of the pandemic and COVID-19. And I just have to say that the way people adjusted and the way people dealt with it all the way through both organizations was extraordinary. And certainly the opportunity to celebrate in a grand scale what is in fact a grand and significant event may have been missed, but let's face it, there'll be plenty of opportunities to talk about, celebrate, and discuss the history of what the landing at Plymouth has meant to this great country of ours. And frankly, in some respects, to the folks across the pond as well. And I'm sure we'll have a chance to do that. But for today, what I just want to say is I can't believe the way Plymouth stepped up to work with us to prepare what would have been a truly magnificent celebration. And I really hope at some point down the road, well, it can't ever be the same because it won't be 400 again, we get a chance to do something that truly is representative of what a major and significant milestone that really was and what it meant, not just for the people who are around now, but all those who came before us and hopefully all those that come after. You guys have a great time and a great meeting, and I'm sure we'll have a chance to celebrate at some point down the road.